Welcome back. Shalom. Shalom, peace and blessings, and shalom, mishpachah. All of my Akim and my sisters out there, right? My mothers, my fathers, my ancestors, those who are walking in this truth with sincerity. I hope that you're all doing great. I've been praying for you a lot. And you've really been on my mind because I feel like, in these times, what do they say? We all we got, right? It's true. So, I was going to say something real quick before we jump and swan dive back into chapter 20 of Exodus, is when Yahawashi said that he is in the whole volume of the book. When you know how deep that is and how deep that goes and what that means, he literally is in the whole volume of the book. From Genesis all the way to Revelation. And a lot of people don't realize it because they don't know what they're looking at, right? The Most High Yahweh, Abana Yahweh, the Father, never gets off his throne. He never gets off his throne. He has a son, Yahawashi, our brother, the king and the high priest, that he sends to do all of his bidding. All the words that you're hearing, when you hear it say the Most High Elohim or Yahweh, right? Yes, it is the Father saying it. But you got to remember, Yahawashi is the Word, right? He's the way, the truth, and the life. But he is the living Word of the Most High. So when you hear the words of the Most High, and you see these visitations that take place, it's Yahawashi. That's who's doing it. But yes, it's coming from Yahweh. Everything comes from Yahweh. But the one getting this work done is Yahawashi. Just like King Melchizedek, who visited Abraham, Father Abraham. And they gave each other blessings, right? And Abraham gave a tenth of tithing to Melchizedek. Abraham was a great man at that time. Why would a man who was so great and had flocks that you couldn't even number, and servants, and maidservants, and men servants, he had everything in land. Why would he give a tenth of this to a stranger? Because you got to realize, King Melchizedek from Salem, that was Yahawashi. The king of Salem is what? Peace. Right? So just do a little bit of research and realize that you're seeing Yahawashi this entire time. He's doing the work of the Most High. So when we're reading this, I want you guys to kind of keep in mind, when you hear me say the Most High, or, Elohim, or Adonai, right? Everything comes from the Father. But the King, the Father, never gets off that throne. It's Yahawashi doing all this work down here. All these words are coming from the Father, but through Yahawashi, Bahashem, right? So anyway, we're going to give all praises to Abana Yahweh, right? All glory to Yahawashi, our brother, messenger, and high priest, king. And we're going to give honors to the Ruach HaKodesh, right? That's our comforter. That gives us all this wisdom so that we can even break these chapters down, right? We're not even through Exodus, and I'm giving y'all some nuggets, and I'm not even supposed to be doing that. I'm just supposed to be reading. But, sometimes, we just work in the spirit, in the Ruach, right? I didn't intend to say any of this. I just wanted to get started and jump into 20, but sometimes there's a message for someone out there, and I don't know who it's for, but that helps somebody, right? It helps somebody get a little closer to the Abba. But anyway, let's we've already washed up, so we're clean to touch this book and these scrolls, and we're gonna dive in. With no further ado, chapter 20 coming at you. Let's begin. And chapter 20 reads, And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High thy Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Mizraim, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other Elohims before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Elohim, the Most High, Yahweh, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take my name of the Most High thy Elohim in vain. For the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, Shabbat, to keep it holy, Kodesh. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But the Shabbat, the seventh day, is the Shabbat of the Most High thy Elohim. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth, and sea, and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day, Shabbat. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Shabbat day, Sabbath, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High thy Elohim giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, or his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moshe, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not Yahweh speak with us, lest we die. And Moshe said unto the people, Fear not, for Yahweh is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moshe drew near unto the thick darkness where Yahweh was. And the Most High said unto Moshe, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Yasharel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me Elohims of silver, neither shall ye make unto you Elohims of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep, and thine oxen. And all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. And that's chapter 20. Man, bro, like, when you're reading this, if you're actually paying attention, like, for real, it's like painting a picture. It's painting a picture. Can you imagine that dark, smoky mountain? And everywhere behind you is like clear day. But on top of that mountain is nothing but smoke, lightning, thunder, booming. And you hear the voice coming out of heaven, talking to your leader. Imagine you just being there in the valley before Mount Sinai, knowing you can't even get close to it, because if you even come up close to the edge, you'll get smited, bro. The glory of the Most High is so strong. That's why we have to have glorified bodies in the kingdom, just to even be around them. You know? Imagine you right now, flesh and blood, trying to even approach Abba. And he loves you, but just trying to walk up and give him a hug. You're going to get smoked, bro. Not because he wants to kill you. His glory is that strong. You got to be chosen to approach this guy, man. That's our Father, man. And it's so deep. Thanks for being with me. We're not going to go too deep in, but yes, I love you guys, man. And we're going to dive back into chapter 21. That's next. It's on the bucket list, right? They're all on the bucket list. But let's get started, man. We have a lot of work to do today. In the meantime, until I see you guys again, shalom, 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 peace and blessings, and shalom mishpachah. I love you. Yup.